Howdy y'all, this is Gray Ghost. I'm coming back with another video. I hope you're all doing well and I hope your days are blessed. But today's video is going to be more of a homebound project. What we're going to do today is we're going to build a chicken coop. Now you might have seen it kind of in my backgrounds of my other videos, but me and a good friend of mine named Tyler made a hoop coop for these lovely chickens that I got. Quick show to you. Now there it is. And I want to say, Tyler, thank you so much for helping me build this. I was really needing to get it done ASAP. And he just showed up and he's like, let's get this done. Thank the Lord, man. But anyway, this is a hoop coop for obvious reasons. But what it is, it uses cattle panels to make the body of the coop. And you just have to build the wooden frame around it to make your doorway and to make it stable. Yep, I got a little hole poking right there in the back, but that's just AC. I need to tie it back down. But anyway, here are my little babies, my little feather duds. I know she's a Rhode Island Red. That might be a sea brat, but I'm not 100% sure. And the other two, I don't know. Well, those are courtesy of my uncle. Thank you so much, sir. But I need some help today with this video also, is that these four little girls remain nameless. And I need help with names. I like giving some names, but when these girls, I just felt like I needed to ask you guys, see what you think. So in the comments, please suggest some names. We kind of like Lily for this girl here, this lavender. But tell me what you guys think. Give me some good names, and whoever wins out, it shall be. But the task of today's video is to make a second hoop coop. You can see my wire right there. I put it down because I got the 6 other little babies in the breeder box. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, fellas. Here I am starting on the main base of the coop. It is a 7-foot wide by 8-foot long coop. Now, this project is going to require at least 2 cattle panels with some overlappage to make the roof and frame more or less of the coop. But you can see where I'm getting my drill. I'm going to put some deck screws in there. I use the star bit. They're just my more favored screw. Now I used a tool, which sadly I did not get on video. It's called a pocket hole. And it drills a hole on the side of the board so you can put a screw in the side of the other board, thereby making a tighter fit and more stronger fit than putting it in the end grain. One thing to make note of is in the build of the main base is that the width, the 7-foot board, goes within the 8-foot long board. That's just something to take note of when making this coop. Trust me, if it's a lot better. Now you get to see me struggle some. this is the next step in building the coop. You have to get your 2 cattle panels, and it's better with 2 people involved, but where I was just kind of doing it on my own between rains, Tyler was going to help me, but I couldn't get the rain to stop. But you have to get the 2 panels, and I put one at a time, and I kind of laced that front one underneath so it would just fit together. When I got the 2, I just kind of held them together and pinned them right in that bottom frame. You'll see me here give a very quick thumbs up of success. And when I ain't going to see it go nowhere. I'm fitting it in there, make sure it ain't going to flop out and knock me inside the head. Oh, there's the thumbs up. Next step, you can use metal clips, but being a poor man, I went an option for zip ties. They work just as good. And I'm going to take each zip tie and I'm going to tie the cattle panels together. That makes it one sheet between the 2. Now, for the sake of length of video, you'll only see me do a few ties, but rest assured I maybe skipped a line and put another tie, and skipped another line and put another tie. Just kind of alternated in that way. That way it makes a nice strong link between the 2 sheets. But as you'll see here, I'll probably repeat myself down a little later down this video, but when I get these zip ties put in, then I moved on to using plumber's tape. Plumber's tape is just really a metal length that you can hang plumbing with under a house, and it has holes in it to where you can put your screw through it to hold that piece of piping up. Now here with the cattle panels, I cut a 3 holes length plumber's tape, and I put 2 screws in the side of the wood, minding the fact that I lifted the panel up about 1 inch at least off the ground, so if you're forced to move this stationary coop, you're going to have less of a fight. That water won't dig in. But that is a key thing, and I'll repeat it. Lift that water up so it's sitting at least halfway in that 2x4, and then put your plumber's tape and mount the water to the frame. Progress report. It's coming along, ain't it? Now, here's what I've done. The source material for the design of this coop was that I got was from Living Traditions Homestead. Pretty good channel. I think you guys would really like them if you watch my page and like mine. Anyway, the coop consists of 2 cattle panels, and you can see from the video I put them together and zip tied them. Uh-oh, it's the rain. Progress. It's raining. Lots of rain. The chickies went into the coop. Woo boy, watch her go. Nice thing about Kentucky weather is you stay in wait 30 minutes, it'll change. But as far as the new coop, I've got it all tied together and put tacks on the bottom and lifting 1 inch off the ground so it can be a little bit, if you have to move it, it's not meant to be moved, but if you have to move it, it'll be a little bit easier on you. Woo, it's letting up now. But hopefully in a few minutes I'll be able to get back to work. Progress report. I got hit with a down shower and then it lightened up a little bit and I got a little bit more done. But as you can see, these posts right here, I went ahead and tacked them in with some plumber's tape. And then I'm putting a support beam right there, and I'm going to do some side supports at an angle. But let's get some more done before the rain hits again. Guys, I'm coming up with these half supports just like I give credit for living conditions. If you do not do this, it's not going to work. Learn from experience. But what you do is you grab a piece of scrap and you lay it right there next to your frame, and then you get the piece that you want to cut. Lay it like so. I'm just going to eyeball it. And you make your mark. Those are not screwed in, those support beams, but I will get to it. Proceeding on to the next day, I went off camera. I went ahead and made the door, and this I felt like was the most onerous part of this project, because doors just simply are. Especially with my little experience that I have. Overall, it wasn't too bad, but the door what gave me the most toughest part of this job. But you can see there I'm putting in my screws for the hinges so I can get it in, get it hung, get the door hung on the frame. This is where I did save some money on this project, as I already had some hinges laying around from other endeavors that I did. Keep your hardware. If you're tearing something down, if it's usable, keep it. Save you some money down the road. But anyway, I'm hanging these hinges up and I'm going to get the door done. See you to the next clip. Howdy y'all. I'm now hanging the chicken wire over the coop. I want to go ahead and recommend that this is pretty good a two-person job, but and Tyler was going to be able to come down here, my great friend and brother, but he'd between the rainstorms and going down to try to pick him up and bring him here, and then we sit here for a good 2 hours in the rain and nothing to do. I just went ahead and went, ha, I'm gonna beat you, rain. And by the looks of it, it's coming in, so I better hop to it. Now guys, as I am setting this chicken wire on the coop, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I am roughly extending out the wire past the coop on the outside, roughly 1 foot out, and letting it lay flat on the ground. Reason being is to prevent predators from digging underneath and going underneath the coop and then getting into the chicken coop. It's to keep them out. This method really works, and it's, at least for me here in Eastern Kentucky, has been real successful in keeping a lot of them out. Now the holes on the chicken wire are like in 1 inch hole, so I mean it has to be pretty small. There's still some predators can get in that, which I hope to remedy down the road, but this is a good way to get them all, keep the largest majority of them out. Alright, fellas. Once we get that last row right there put on, then we can do the front and the back, and I'm going to add some hardware cloth that I have scrapped that I've had lying around, and then tarp it, and I can do the little roosting bar and the nest box. This coop will be done. I'll be so glad.